game of the E.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shot.
But he clearly is a special talent. His resume shows. Thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, a Hero and Butler. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Daniel in a power forward. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the three off target. Bulls from the top of the key. Now Hero turned in an outstanding game against New York. Adebayo kicks to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Daniel from deep. That shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. George against Dunn. And George, here we go. They get the rebound. Pass to Boyd. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Tinsley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Dunn kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Outside Russell. And he drives in. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Adebayo. Hero from long range. No good. Shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way. Boyd. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Boyd. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over to the left wing. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Passes to Daniel. Here's Dunn going inside.
And once again, Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an unreal finisher on the drive as well.
Barnes passes to Russell. Will it go? Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Raptors trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And the pass to Daniel. To the inside. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. It's tipped. Barnes with it. He had 15 points last outing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Butler. That's short off the rim. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to George. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Crazy fans, get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your North
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat with the lead. Bledsoe taking his time here. To the wing right side. Now here's Bennett. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. There's the three. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Raptors ball.
The Raptors shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Russell against Bledsoe. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Six to shoot. Pass to Francis. Good saving. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto trailing. Russell passes to Achua. Puts one up from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out. Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. And stolen by Achua. Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Again, Russell missing.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Shots good by Boucher.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Miami calls timeout. Hey man, who wants a free t-shirt? Time to make some noise. All right, we'll be stepping on the court. Come on and get out for your one-side crew.
The Raptors making a switch here. Correa's checked in.
Make some noise.
The Heat shooting 33% here in the first quarter. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Guarded by Barea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe, get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
Bledsoe hits them both. Raptors trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barea kicks to Achua. Bledsoe comes over to help. Caldwell Pope. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Off his foot, and it's whistled to Kevin.
Kickball called on the play.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Akpala. Now Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Bennett. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And the Heat lead by 7. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And here's Miami. They're on a 14-6 run. He kicks it to Robinson. They set the screen. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Toronto.
He misses the free throw.
Precious Achiuwa at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen.
All right.
And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Okpala in at the 4.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one is off. The Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Butler finds Adebayo. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. The Heat making a switch here. The Heat leading by 3. Dunn right side. Here's Butler. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Raptors. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's Rivers on the wing. Here's Tinsley. Up and in on the layup. Tinsley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Butler kicks to Hero. And there's the drive.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
There's the pick. Flynn dishes to Tinsley. 6 feet out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up. We talk about expectations leading up to these kinds of games, Greg. In the East last year, the favorite 8 seed beat the 9 seed. Beat them handily, in fact. But in the West, it was a much different story.
And you had Memphis, a 9 seed, beating Golden State, an 8 seed. And it wasn't just that the Warriors were an 8 seed. They were rolling out guys with a number of rings. And they were led by one of the game's most dangerous scorers in the clutch, Steph Curry.
Rivers with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Here's Tinsley. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Done against Flynn. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Tinsley. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Memphis beating Golden State last season shows why the play-in tournament works and why it doesn't. See, the Grizzlies played their tails off and came in with great team energy, peaking at the right time. Warriors, on the other side, look, Greg, a little run down, but still look like a playoff team.
And I'm trying to think of a more talented team than the Warriors to ever miss the playoffs in the past. That wouldn't have happened. This tournament provides elevated moments and total heartbreak. It's an emotional roller coaster.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Jackson comes in for Bam Adebayo, and Bennett subbed in for Dunn. Flynn kicks to Boucher. Rivers surveying the D. Here's Tinsley. And the rejection by Jackson. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Butler. Here's Bledsoe. Down low. Stolen by Tinsley. Caldwell Pope finds Russell. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down. Down to 2 on the bucket from Rivers.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Here's Jackson. To the left side wing. Hero on the wing. They double him with Russell. Shot clock at 5. Heat moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. Bennett's got 6 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Miami leading by 5. Good shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Out to the wing. Spins. Russell from long range. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Jackson comes over with the double. Russell passes to Achua. Rivers kicks to Russell. The rebound by Bennett.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Robinson against Rivers. Paula, the pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Just 2 to shoot. Robinson, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Paul George is checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Jackson kicks to Bledsoe. To the middle. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Takes a step back to end the cold streak. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Nice shot by Bennett.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
"17 seconds left now here in the second. Russell against Bledsoe. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. And George, here we go, over Bennett. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding...
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good thing.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. One team gets the 8th seed, the other goes on vacation. Kenny, which...
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. Raptors trail by 10. Rivers out there with Russell. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Paul George. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Hero on the wing. He has 7 from outside the arc. Here's Daniel, done outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Adebayo. The pass to Daniel. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Barnes, screen on Butler. George. And then George with the jam.
Well, Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. It's hauled in by Achua.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, George. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Barnes. That one wide left.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And they double up. Pass to Adebayo. Hero from long range. Unable to get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And it's in there.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get out for your Northside crew.
Group on the floor. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Flynn against Brown. Barnes outside. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Akpala, no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Flynn the pass to Barnes. Tinsley dishes to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Tinsley. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the wing on the left. It's Saban. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Boyd. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside. It's Saban. The pass to Francis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation. Raptors ball.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes looking around. A dish now to Tinsley. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Fans allowed a section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's allowed it. All right, look who's coming on the court.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. The Heat with the lead. Here's Okpala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside for Jackson. Over Tinsley. And the shot is long. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Tinsley. For the tie. It's intercepted. And stolen by Flynn. Fast break Toronto.
Two minutes remaining in the third quarter.
He dishes it to Tinsley. 8 feet away. And he hits it to tie the game up. Tinsley's got 14 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. And Bennett drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Boyd. For the lead. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hero kicks to Jackson. Back to Hero. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Achua. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Boyd. A three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Robinson passes to Hero. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Jackson down low, covered by Flynn. Robinson for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Boyd the pass to Achua. Stolen away. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get the rebound. It's the 4th quarter, crowd.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Daniel in at the 4-man position. Here's Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Adebayo down low. Covered by Achua. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Russell. Takes it inside. And Adebayo sends it back. Barnes, right side. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Miami calls timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for a chewer. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
And there it is for him.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Adebayo against Russell. Passes it to Fernando. Inside, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Russell passes to Boyd. Outside, Russell. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Hero. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 1. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. Butler feeling out a bit to take the lead. Yep, it counts. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Raptors call time here.
Toronto with the timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Tinsley's checked in, and it's Paul George in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group in for the Heat. Russell from long range. The shot will not fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. In the corner, it's Robinson. Russell with it. Robinson picks him up. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Team foul.
Now Russell. Goes back up. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
On up the court. Misses the slam off the fast break. Robinson dishes to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Toronto leading by 5. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for D'Angelo Russell.
Austin Rivers. Malachi Flynn.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Tinsley. And the Raptors miss again. It's deflected. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Flynn. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Tinsley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. George against Butler. And George.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Substitution for your Raptors. Chris Boucher.
The Heat trail by 7. Robinson on the wing, guarded by Barea.
Toronto foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Robinson to halt the run, and they get it back. Bledsoe finds Robinson. Back to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by Miami. Good saving. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
The Heat making a switch here. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Dishes to Tinsley. And he dumps it right on Isaiah Jackson. Oh, man.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Dunn kicks to Hero.
Raptors foul. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
The shot by George, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Butler, drives to the hoop, and it's blocked. For the 3, that's good for George on the assist by Rivers. George has got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
For your Raptors.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Such a great two-way player. Paul George had an incredible 2018-19 season. He finished second in the league in scoring and third in the MVP voting.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
From deep, George, rebounded by Jackson. Heat shoot here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Hero with it. Picked up by Rivers. Stolen by Tinsley.
Tyler Hero. That's his first personal foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And Toronto making a change. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And Miami shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Done. Here's Jackson. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good move.
It's tipped. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get down for your North Side crew.
Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Raptors. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dunn passes to Hero. 16 seconds left in the game. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Outside Butler, but 3. He can't get that one to fall. From deep three-point range, misses. The Toronto Raptors get the big-time win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
David.
PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to.
David, thank you as always. And that puts a cap on it.
the rocket. Finna, I'ma lock it.